Is that better than Martin's?
No, it's definitely better than Martin Joe. What's the other one? Just strings, is it? Obviously.
What's next? Brighten up them strings because I've got my fast fret.
Oh. So I don't fucking hardly play much on my town anyway. Did work out a few little melodies for it.
Got a guest bass player today.
Oh yeah, that's nice and easy to play. Yeah.
Good morning, how are you today?
Nice day for a walk. I do worry about you boys.
Well, I'll touch your bait then, we'll be like, how does it feel good?
And what's even worse is when you stick a strap on them as well.
A strap on?
Even worse is when you stick a strap on.
Stick a strap on them, yeah? When you stick a strap on them.
Fucking hell, I bet you take it off the missus and all, don't you?
Smoking kills. It kills you. So why do it?
Sheets in the one-day diarrhea. Well, I'm a coming clean. Got your ticket by the door. Got your ticket by the barrel of my gun. Got your ticket by the door. I'm gonna walk, see me run. Take you to the bridge, take you for a ride. Take you to the hill, man, down alive. We're gonna take you to the bridge.
You ready?
Yeah.
I said, hey, tell me something that I really didn't need to know. You wake up in the evening and you're getting ready for your show. When you look in the mirror, I hope that all the things you see are twisted, evil and ugly. It'll never get back to me. Hey, I said, hey, big.
Is that alright, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, go on, fuck off with writing this song now.
Next verse.
Yeah, everybody gonna be the one. I take you riding in my peasant's limousine. Yeah, it ain't much fun. Got your ticket by the door. Got your ticket by the barrel. To my surprise, there were
Pizzas all fucking lost himself now. Crazy.
Right, to that bit,
It goes.
That's like
Friday night. boys are out, a taxi to the colony. We queued all night just to get inside, hoping you'd be there for me. I reached the door and to my surprise, some things I didn't need to see. That bit there, let me just... Amy, you've been sitting alone there in your chair since the 80s. Bob keeps bobbing along. He's been to every gig to see the same old songs. Bob keeps bobbing along with me. Friday night and all the boys are out, a taxi to the colony. We queued all night just to get inside, hoping that you'd be there for me. I reached the door and to my surprise, there were things I didn't need to see. A kung fu kick on my dodgy knee, and this is how it's gonna be. I said, hey, I need your because they not have to use that anymore.
He needs to say you'll be on the run. You singing oh, you took the long way home. Oh, you took the long way round. Oh, you went the long way home again. And then on the second bit it goes, oh, you went the long way round, never look back into the sun. You cast your bets but you're on the run. You said said something different. Just play it back, Andy.
Cash your bets and you're on the run.
Yeah, cash your...
I don't sing that.
No, you sing on. You should sing on the run. Oh, on the run.
Just the second half.
Oh, you went a long way home again. Oh, you went a long way home, never look back into the sun. You cast your bet, you were on the run, but be back at 5. Never get back to me. I said, hey, you. I said, hey, me. You've been sitting alone there in your chair. Since the 80s, Bob keeps bobbing along. It's been so well against to see the same old songs. Bob keeps bobbing along with me.
Right, mate.
It's clashing in it because they're
In the
not singing the
studio.
same.
Is that Bob?
Singing the same
Yeah.
words.
Doing his tune.
Same words, it's just the
Just
phrasing.
try to
It's just the
tune.
vocal line, that one.
Andy was playing his tunes.
Drink the last morsel of this what?
I said, hey, you. I said, hey, me. You've been sitting alone there in your chair. Since the 80s, Bob keeps bobbing along. It's been so well against to see the same old songs. Bob keeps bobbing along with me. Bob keeps bobbing along. He's been to every gig to do the same old song. Bob keeps bobbing along with me. It's good.
John and Edward.
Looks like moving that.
Okay, Bob keeps bobbing along.
Bob keeps bobbing along. He's been to every gig to do the same old song. Plug in as well, just in case.
What's happened to Martin out there then? What happened to Martin out there then?
Right, just
I just fell down a hole. I'm a mouse, and I live a hole. I've got that wrong, haven't I? Let's fuck things up, mate, don't I? Alright, I'll leave it to it.
Oh, bollocks. Plectrums, sorry.
Make sure your volume's up, so I'm not getting anything on the
Yeah, it's not.
Right, we're about half. Just keep playing, singing a bit more.
Fucking plectrums snapped.
Okay, give it a go.
Cool.
Give it a go.
Down the line, the lungs bleeding from thieving, wasting his life, wasting his life. Oh, where you cracks break, you're straight down the line, the lungs bleeding from thieving, I'm wasting his life, wasting his life. His life, waste his life. Oh, when he cracks break, you're straight down the line, the lungs bleeding from thieving. I'm wasting his life, waste his life. Stop you running into the light. No one can stop you running into the light. Memories are running through my head. Letters left upon your bed, floating like a river, running through my head. All the songs that I sing, they reminded me when.
Do you know what, right? You'd have to be fucking mad to be in this band. Off your head. Absolutely mad. They're all mad. Everyone's mad. Everyone's mad.
Five
alive now. Five alive. Listening to the next week. Wasting this life. You know what I mean?
Wasting his life. Wasting his life. Waste left upon your bed, floating like a river, running through my head. All the songs that I sing, they reminded me when.
good, that.
Alright, what?
Yeah, well, listen back to that, Andy, please, mate.
Until he comes in.
Night, night, for I walk.
Nice, night.
Is there no chance of putting backing vocals on that?
You're not ruining it.
Aye.
Just stand there with just you and your own.
See how it sounds?
Oh, cracks break yours straight down the line. The lungs bleeding from fever. Waste is life. Waste is life. Waste is life.
I'm quite enjoying that, that's pretty scary.
No one can stop you
Stop it,
running
I'm having
to
gay
the
thoughts.
light. No one can stop you running to the light. Memories are running through my head. Letters left upon your bed, floating like a river, running through my head. All the songs that I sing, they reminded me. Me do.
Right, well here we are, we're back in the real world now. Studio session's over, and we're doing a bit of work in my studio now back at home. The session cost, to get the stuff recorded, cost 250 quid, and we'll have a wander through the studio and just see what else we're up to. Right, well we're here now back in my studio, Red 55, and we've got all the files out the main studio. Did the recording on Monday, Sunday and Monday, came home Monday night and just basically went to bed. I think everybody was a bit trashed, although Jason was still sending me artwork, having been there for 48 hours with us for album designs, which we'll show you in a minute. At the minute, this is now Wednesday, so we came out the studio Monday. This is now Wednesday morning, about 9 o'clock. Just about to start work for the day on the tracks. Worked yesterday on the first track, worked on Candy first because it was played probably the loosest in the studio, simply because of lack of rehearsal time. So got a fair few edits to do. I did some keys edits yesterday and some guitar edits. Just got to look at a couple of drum edits as well, but mainly it's all in place now. It took me a whole day to do the guitar and some of the keys. So we'll have a little look at that in a minute. There's other stuff going on which if you come over here I'll show you exactly what's happening. Okay, first up, this is Candy, as it says somewhere in the top corner there, Candy CPR. These are all the files. This is a guitar edit. So it came as one long strip. That's all the edits that we've had to do, just to get that doing exactly what it should do. Just again loose playing for time wise can cause problems. Couple of key edits. To be fair to all the band, if they play me something that's a bit loose, then obviously it's going to end up like that. There's a mixer part. There's an email just coming. Don't know if you heard it. So that's today's plan, is to get some more work done on Candy. Also, we've also got some artwork ideas which are just coming in thick and fast from Jay. If you look on the laptop, some stuff Jay sent in. I'll try and get it up for you. Let's have a little look. These are visuals for the Back at 5 album cover. So these are the ideas we discussed in the studio and the photo shoots that he did. This is a nice idea. The only trouble is the back shot Andy had left, so we weren't able to use that because Andy's not on it, unless Jay can work his magic on it. So that's an option. There's that option, which is a black and white one. Again, similar idea. All the guys, what have seen these yet because they've only just come in. Different clock on that one. So that's just the red clock. Only trouble is the 5 fingers missing off that, so it's back at midnight on that one. Just another design on the another variation on the same design. Some other stuff that Jay sent in as well. So what we've got to do now is look at all these. Obviously we can't finalise this because we haven't got a track running order yet. We'll wait and see which tracks are sounding better and stronger before we do that. Something that's come in 7:30 this morning, which just proves Jason never sleeps, is this little fella here. It's obviously a picture of Mike, but he's done some jiggery pokery on it. So now what we've done is emailed Jay back and said, like the idea, like the concept, can we see a clock picture, you know, in the same sort of style. So that's what's happening on the laptop. So we've got the studio doing that, we've got the laptop doing that. Today also we need to speak to the guys that are pressing the album, because we've still got an issue with the artwork. As you can see, some variation in colour, and we're trying to get the images on that sorted, so that's got to be done today. I've got an email coming last night about tickets for the album launch, which is on the 6th of February. And that's probably going to take me till, I don't know, probably most of the day just to keep on that. Oh, there's me mobile ringing. I'll have to get that, so I'll catch you all later. Ta-da! Okay, I'm not much good at these video diary things because I can't remember when I last spoke to you. It's now Saturday evening. It's 9:25 Saturday night. Mo's watching X Factor. Olivia's got a birthday sleepover, so we've got about 6 or 7 kids going bonkers in the lounge. I've had my tea. I've had 1.5 glasses of wine. This is the half. Cheers. And everybody seems quiet and settled in the house, so I thought I'd just bob through and do 9:30. I'm working in the morning, so I'm probably going to do 9:30. I'll probably work through till midnight, maybe 1 o'clock, just tidying some drums up. I won't do much more than that because I've had 1.5 glasses of wine, so I need to be absolutely sharp. But drum wise, I can tidy up some of the drum edits. I've sorted out Candy now. A lot of the edits are in place. There's 14 edits on the keyboards. There's about 16 or so on Martin's guitar. There's actually none on Andy's guitar. There's 1 on the bass and there's about 4 on the drums. So Andy, top man mate, no edits. Everything else is okay. Hey Me is sounding pretty good. Martin's vocals in the studio were okay. Now they've had a bit of Melodyne and tidied them up, and they sound fabulous. They sit really nice in the track. Played around with some of the vocals at the end of that to give it a bit of a vocal lift as it fades. But they're not mixed yet. These are just purely edits. I'm just going to have a little look now. Probably I'm looking at my board. I don't know. I'll decide in the next 5 minutes. Maybe just listen tonight. Maybe not do a lot of work. But it's like, say, 9:30. I can get roughly 3 hours in before bed, and then up for work in the morning. Add to that, Chopper's called me today and said that he met up with the promoter Stuart and Rob on Thursday night. We've now got the tickets for the Academy gig on the 6th, and Stuart now wants some artwork for the album, for the poster, sorry. So I've got to look at that probably Monday morning. So as ever, it's all, you know, it's all go. Got the photos back from Jay last night. There's about 500 images that he took at the studio. Every one of them absolutely brilliant. So that's where we're up to. So I'm going to crack on now, and I'll speak to you the next couple of days. Adios amigos. This is probably the best album I've ever worked on, and I'm so proud of it. Cheers. It's only me again. It's Monday night now. It's about 8:15. Been working on In the 90s today. Sounding pretty good. I'm getting a bit ready for bed now. Tired. Chopper's coming over in a bit, so we'll see what he thinks of the mixes. That's it. Sort of going. All right. Hello. Sort of going all right. So it's, you know, just a long haul home, innit? But yeah, like I say, Chopper's coming over in a bit, so he's just going to have a quick listen and bring some tickets for the album launch. Right, see you later. Right, well, this is this is Bob Keeps Bowing Along. It's got about 9 different names, and we've got a special guest in the studio tonight, Mr. Chopper. Look, he's only had that much wine and he's already on his way.
Oh! Look
But
at
the
this. Look
Vigo,
at this.
the Vigo thing never stops. I mean, look at them
Look
tickets.
at that. That's what it's all about. But I'm not very happy that we've not got our logo on
It's not
there.
good enough.
It's just not on. It's just not good enough, Rob. Rob, next time, do your fucking job and do it properly, because it's just not on him for this band.
Oh, I love him when he's masterful.
Come on! Yeah! Now your gear's not going to crap out here as it does.
I'm not even going to fucking go there.
Hey, you need some pro studio gear, not this MFI special. You know, it's just not on really, is it? We're a quality band, and you're coming up with an MFI special.
Just stop the playback while I just say Chopper thinks he's really smart. We're just going to look at his bass line. All them edits there on every track are all down to Chopper.
Edit? Where? I see no edits.
Oh
There's
look,
no
I can't
edits
see
there.
it. The camera can't see it now. Let's carry on.
Where's any edits on there? There we go. All bass. Can you see any edits on there? I can't see any edits on there. Thank you very much.
Time to get our
My
nurse.
time's over
Time
with this.
to get our nurses and go back to bed now, innit? Well, here we are. It's 28 minutes past 1 a.m. and Chopper's still here. He's had no tea. He's come straight from work, the poor boy.
And I'm fucked.
He's fucked, yeah.
But I've got something for you.
Go on. Oh, fucking wonderful.
There you go. Nice and
And we're now looking on.
Yeah.
We've just been spent about the last hour and a half looking at some backbeats. Maybe we're going to try and fly them into Waiting to Be Born.
Yeah.
We've got this idea that would sound great with Chad's rap.
Oh, where did we say where was that?
If you press play,
It's on whack on one, isn't it?
it's on whack. Yeah, we've got a sample called whack, and then hit the. Can't really hear it, but anyway. And there's one bottle.
Two
Oh,
bottles.
2 bottles. Naughty boys.
Right, boys, don't forget. You've got a load of these to sell.
Yeah, we've got to shift some of these boys. Right, I think Chopper's going home, and I'm going to. I'll spend another couple of hours mixing, I think.
I'm going to bed. Not with you.
Oh, fucking hell. Story of my life. No, no.
Nobody would want to go to bed with you, let's be honest.
So we're out.
Billy's gonna get you. Billy's gonna get you. Good night.
Good night, sweetheart. It's 5 to 2 in the morning. Chopper's just left. I'm absolutely inspired by the fact that he's come in. I've been working on the stuff about a week now, and he's the first to sort of hear some of the first cuts. And brilliant. His enthusiasm has just given me like a new lease of life. I've been in the studio. I'll say it's about 5 to 2, just before 2 in the morning. I've been in the studio now today since I was up at 6:45. I was in here about 8 o'clock this morning. I've had breakfast in here. I've had tea in here. Breakfast, lunch, tea. No, I didn't do lunch. That's for fat people. 3 meals a day. And I'm as fresh as a daisy, or I think I am. It's, like I said, just before 2. So I've been in here a fair few hours. Chopper's enthusiasm to come in and hear the stuff and just a couple of ideas has just been inspiring. So I'm probably going to finish my glass of wine and go to bed now, because like I say, it's just before 2, so I'll be up about 8 in the morning and I've worked today, and I'll work probably the same amount of hours tomorrow. But I'm driven. I can't. I know now when I go to bed, there's no way I'm going to be able to sleep, because some of the ideas that Chopper's come up with, like the rap bit in Waiting to Be Born. We had this idea that, you know, it sort of came to this collaborated idea that we're going to put some sort of fly some sampling of a backbeat. It's about 8 bars long, but it'll probably take about 3 weeks to to fly in. But nevertheless, brilliant. Spoke to Chad today, spoke to Martin, spoke to Andy. Not spoke to Whips, bit worried about Whips, because I think his dad's, you know, a bit worried about his dad as well. But spoke to most of the band today, and they're all absolutely buzzing, and that gives me the power to work basically right through the night, on and on and on. Anyway, that's it. I'm waffling now, so I'm going to finish my red wine. Cheers. This album will be fantastic, and tomorrow I will see it with fresh, new, clear eyes, and we'll stick the rap beat in, and it will be absolutely awesome. Okay, I'm going to bed now. Night. See you later. Well, it's 3 AM in the morning. I'm just finishing. I've done a little bit more mixing. I've done the web updates and sent emails out to all of the client lists about the Academy gig and about the album. And I'm just going to have myself a glass of wine now and watch a bit of Sky News. Just check up on the day, see what's been going on in the real world. Chopper was here last night. That was a late one, that was 2 AM. I was back in here in the studio at 8 this morning, about 8:30. Spent most of the day. Took about 4 hours off between 5 o'clock and 9 o'clock. Just to, you know, sort of recharge my batteries, then come back in here. Did a bit more mixing. I've now got, look at my board, now got Candy, Hey Meeting in the 90s ready for mixing. Spoke to Mike today, to Whippy. He's going to come over probably next week and hopefully start mixing these. But got 3 boxed off now. Candy, Hey Meeting in the 90s. Been online for about an hour tonight trying to get some sound effects. Managed to find Big Ben for Back at 5. And I've got some other bits and pieces that hopefully will move around the album. But right now it's, like I say, just after 3 AM. I'm going to go and have a glass of wine, watch a bit of Sky News, and hopefully we'll have an update for you in the next couple of days. Okay, see you in a bit. Oh, just as a point, if anybody disbelieves that, you know, it really is 3 AM in the morning, then just take a little look at this, because, you know what they say, what can't speak can't lie. So there you go, 3 AM and all's well. But I'm pretty pleased with what we've done today. I've also today, I forgot to mention when I was in the studio a minute ago, I spoke to Jason about doing an A3, so bloody tell you off, doing an A3 poster for the Academy gig. I spoke to Rob as well today about what he wants on the poster basically, and from what I've deemed from that I've put on the website. So that's pretty much it. I'm pretty fucked, to be honest with you, so I think I'm going to go and finish this little slimmer of white wine and fucking hit the sack, because I'm bollocks. Bye bye. Right, morning time. It's just after 1 o'clock now. Wednesday, what's the date? 25th of November. It's a week and 2 days since we finished the stuff. Working on the 4th track, so Candy's pretty much boxed off, waiting for the guitar solos and the mixing. Hey Me's the same, In the 90s is the same. I'm working on Back at 5, just pulled in some of the guitars in the arrangement drop bit, just a little bit out of time, so I've done the edits on them. Just working on Chad's vocals now, and hopefully we'll get the Chad's vocals through and Martin's BVs through before I have to go to work. Good, I'm pretty pleased with the progress. We're on track 4 and we're only a week into it, so that's pretty good going. I'm okay today, a bit knackered, but you know, we've got to keep on it now, so it's good. Album cover's all sorted, so we'll have an update later this week. Bye. Morning, well this is a novelty. This is 10 to 1. Daytime. Actually don't feel like a vampire for a change. 10 to 1, a good night's sleep last night. Just working today. Excuse me. On Back at 5. Just doing some work on the vocals. Spoke to pretty much all the boys now. Everybody seems happy what's going on. Seen the proof of the cover for Back at 5. Jason's now done the artwork for the posters. That's gone to Rob and Stuart at SA Promotions. That's pretty much it. I've just been up to the studio in Mottram to pick up the WAV files for Flesh Tux because there was a problem with them. So the next job after I've done this is to load up the WAV files for Flesh Tux. I'm just working on some vocals for Back at 5. So as you can hear, Martin's backing vocals. I'm just tidying them up. Sung beautifully, Martin.
Oh, you went a long way home. Oh, long way round. Oh, long way.
So we're just working on them. And they're sitting in the track lovely. Just need a bit of tuning on them. So. So well done, Martin. Melodyne's working overtime on all that, but it's doing the business. I've had my barnet sorted, and this is what could probably send a boy insane, because I've been working on this as well this morning, which will send me crackers, I think. See, being a drummer, great timing. Right, ta-ta, I'm going to get on with this, and I'm just going to have a nice char-grilled chicken sandwich from Greg's, which is looking absolutely tremendous. That and a nice cup of Earl Grey. Alright, ta-ta. Look who's there again.
Back again. See,
You're looking a bit wet, mate.
I am a bit wet. Sitting down outside. All to bring you some microphones so you can get all the guitars.
Yeah, I'm sorry, he was ringing the doorbell, but I was mixing, so I couldn't really hear him, so he's got piss wet through.
Yeah, left me outside in the pissing rain. It's so charming, isn't it? Anyway, the tracks are sounding good. Sounding good. So make sure you make the rest of the album sound like this, Taylor, or else. That's all I'll say.
Well, as you saw, Chopper was here this afternoon, Friday night, it's 1:45. Finished work, come home. You boys will know I've asked you to send me a track listing. What was possibly my worst nightmare, or the worst idea I could have ever had, asking all the boys to send in what they thought the track listing for the album should be. Usually these things are sorted out in rehearsals, but it wasn't one of my smartest moves. I'm going to show you why. There you go, I've tried to colour coordinate it. That's everybody's different version of the tracks they want on there, and it's an absolute nightmare. So we're going to go with per line majority. You wouldn't believe me, the red is just Flesh Tux. Just look how, you know, people think it should be on the track list in different orders. So it's causing a few headaches at the minute. Obviously we need to get it done because we need to get the artwork away. So they're the two options I come up with, which I'll text to the boys next couple of days, and hopefully we'll come up with some definitive plan. The other thing that happened today was the Penthouse bus stop CDs arrived, so we've now got a load of those that have come in today. So we need to get those out to wherever. That's pretty much it. Tracks are sounding good. I've got 4 done now. Candy back at 5. Hey Me and In the 90s. Going to start work tomorrow afternoon, hopefully on probably Flesh Tucks or Waiting to Be Born, because they did a certain amount of work on them. Bit knackered, but soldier on. Take it easy, everybody, and I'm going to bed now. And look, I've not had a drink. Did you hear that? Then that was more emails coming in from people that are working all sorts this time of the night. Cup of tea, not wine tonight. No night. Hello, Saturday night. Just sort of doing some stuff, really. Some stuff. What we've got today is we're looking at the artwork for the CD. I've mocked up the box. If you want to have a look at it, it looks like this. Looks pretty good. Open the box up. Nice picture of the band. The only thing is it's looking a bit bland, so we need to get some more information on there. The actual on-screen, the on-disc stuff needs a bit of alteration, so I'm just going to work on that now. It's, what time is it? It's not back at 5, it's 5 to 10 on Saturday night. So that's what I'm doing. All the other guys are probably in the pub, but I'm not. I'm working on the band stuff, because that's the sort of chap I am. Hello, welcome to the Vigo offices once again. Nerve centre of Green Vigo. Just to keep you updated, it's now Monday night, it's nearly midnight. I'm working on the tracks most of the day. Done a load of work on Waiting to Be Born, sounds tremendous. Just got to redo the rap bit because Chad stole it from somewhere, so we've just got to sort that out. So that's underway. Started a little bit of work on Flesh Tucks, just some of the edits, pulling stuff back into time and stuff. Sounding good. Now my ears are wrecked because I've been in here since, let's say it's midnight-ish. I've been in here since 10 o'clock this morning, so my ears are getting a bit trash now. So I've turned all the studio off, and now I'm working on website design. So obviously we've got to keep the web up to date with everything that's going on. And now that the Penthouse Bus Stop album has arrived, yeah, the new album, we need to get that on there. And also we need to get, you know, ideas about Back at 5 on there. And I've had information back today because I asked the guys that are doing that, mate of mine, Phil Savage, whose son's doing the video for YouTube. I've invited them to spend the day with us when we do the Academy album launch, and they're going to come along and do that, so that'll be brilliant. Have a quick look at what we're doing here. This is going to be the web design. As you can see, pack shot of the album, coming soon, YouTube bits and pieces, promoting the new album as well. So that's all going to go in the post tonight over to Stuart, who does all the web for us. Spoke to him today, and hopefully he's going to he'll sort that out next couple of weeks, because it takes him a little while to upload everything. And that's it. Tomorrow Martin's coming over, so that should be good fun. We've got some solos to do on Hey Me, Back at 5 and Perfect World. He's also got some BVs to do on In the 90s. So we'll see you tomorrow. Just having a glass of vino, as Whippy would say. Cheers, boys. Here's to Vigo and Penthouse Bus Stop and Back at 5. Cheers. Oh, Tuesday morning. It's Tuesday the 1st of December, so it's almost Christmas. Well, not far off. Martin's coming over tonight. It's Tuesday. He's going to finish work, want to have a bit of tea, and he's going to put the backing vocal bits on. Just looking at my board. In the 90s, need to do a bit of BVs on it in the 90s, and he's going to put some guitar solos on Back at 5, Hey Me, And Perfect World he's not too sure of because we didn't do a lot of rehearsal on it, so he's going to take a board mix of that away and work something out, probably come back next week. I'm just working on Flesh Tucks. I did some work on it last night, sounding pretty good. A few edits here and there, but on the whole it's sounding alright. Hey, look who's here.
Alright, how's it going and all that? Yeah, nice one, nice to see you, nice to be here and all that.
What we're listening to, guys?
Having a cup of the old Earl Grey, you know what I mean, and all that. Sweet, man, sweet. I'm going to treat myself to a box when I get back. Morrison's, $3.99 a packet. Can't go wrong.
We're just about to do the vocals on, we can may as well go and do these now.
We're going to do the vocals on Hey Me. No, we're not at all, not Hey Me. In the 90s. The new album, back at 5, Green Vigo. Green Vigo.
Go and buy it at reputable record stores.
Will be available in next year, early on. You know, that's me by the way. That's me. Good looking, aren't I? Good looking lad. Was that good looking?
Oh, I said you was a bit of a clock.
You got rid of my face and replaced it with a clock. Is it because I'm timeless? That's what it is. Timeless. You know what I mean?
Hello, this is me and Martin now. We're gonna wax a hot one, alright? Just gonna bang some BVs on it.
Barry Taylor's haircut.
That's him there in the vocal booth.
It makes me want to come.
Right, piss off. I'll drop you in, yeah? Try and sing in tune, sweetheart. Do it again. Yeah?
It just carries on, doesn't it, until the guitar solo.
Just, yeah, we can always edit it out, so just go for it, mate. Here we go. Yeah?
That's it.
Shall we hear it?
Come on, my little vagabond, shake it from the ceiling. Oh, can you hear me? Come on, my little vagabond, shake it from the ceiling. Oh, can you hear me?
Well done, Martin. You've done an absolutely brilliant job.
Yeah, well,
on that vocal.
I'm quite interested in the result actually. You know, I'm into it big time.
Should you have a listen?
Just have a listen, like see what
Come
you
on,
think.
my little vagabond, come on, my little vagabond, come on.
Say it.
That's it. Oh, you got me recording me, fucker.
I think it's time for another cup of tea.
Yeah, baby. Hey, do you know it was the 30th anniversary of the war?
Really?
Yesterday, apparently Richard Wright couldn't be there. Do you know why?
Why?
Because he's dead.
Oh, that's probably a good reason for not being there then, isn't it?
Yes, and I was very sad when he passed away all them years ago. But there you go, it was only last year. Fucking hate it, it's rubbish. It's just improvised shit.
Improvised shit. Okay, so what do we think then?
Basically, go away and fucking learn a half decent solo.
Or does it need a solo on the fade? Are we
Probably
trying
not.
to,
Probably
are we
not.
trying to flower it up
No,
too
doesn't-
much?
I don't think it does need a solo, really. Realistically. We've got the backing vocals going, haven't we? They're good enough. Like to
fade the track?
yeah. Don't need a solo, do we really?
We could develop it for
We're
live.
trying too hard, aren't we?
What do you think?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I'll tell you what I fucking think. I'll tell you what you fucking think. It's what I think that matters.
I tell you we'll ask. I tell you will know. The Stig.
Oh,
The Stig will know.
screwing.
And should we put a solo on it, Stig?
Yes, put a solo on it while screwing a Sierra 1.6 Sapphire on the streets of Salford while scoffing salad sarnies smothered in sarsen sauce whilst watching the sunset slowly sink over the hills whilst singing in the sausages.
Right, we've abandoned the solo on Hey Me. We're going to go for some BVs on Waiting to Be Born.
I can't say
It's in there, he can't hear me. It's great because he can't hear me and I can hear him. It's great.
Imagine now you're lost at sea, you don't know where to go. You turn your head toward the sky, the stars there down below. They will take you to a place you know that you want to be. That will lead you back to world.
Let's have one more, mate.
Yeah.
It's a lot of volume on that. Just step back a bit, mate. Ready? Here we go.
Now you're lost at sea, don't know where to go. You turn your head towards the sky, just stop there down below.
What are you messing about at?
Huh?
What are you messing about at?
Come on. The clock's ticking, come on. Costing money.
Here we go. This is the one. We're going to wax a hot one.
Yeah,
And-
Nicholas Riders, come on.
Here we go.
Imagine now you're lost at sea, don't know where to go. You turn your head towards the sky, the stars there down below. Then we'll take you to a place you know that you want to be, and that will lead you back to world, get back to you.
Can you get it better?
Try it.
Do you want the other one in your cans?
Right.
Do you want the one you just did in your headphones? No?
No, do another one.
Okay. Here we go.
Imagine now you're lost at sea, don't know where to go. You turn your head toward the sky, the stars there down below. Then we'll take you to a place you know that you want to be, and that will lead you back to world, get back to you.
was miles better than the first one, but the second half of it was a bit ropey, yeah?
Got to do another one?
Do a third one, please, mate, yeah? Drop you the same place.
Yeah.
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 Here we go, sweetheart. All yours.
Imagine now you're lost at sea, don't know where to go. You turn your head toward the sky, the stars straight down below. Then we'll take you to a place you know that you want to be, and that will lead you back to what.
That was better. Can we have one more?
Yeah.
Just have a listen, mate. Might be alright, that. Listening.
Right, we're
Right,
gonna
come on, big boy.
We're gonna hear.
Getting cold in here.
Gonna hear this dickhead now try and talk his way out of singing, but we'll see what happens anyway. You know what I mean? Because we're gonna put it in the mix now, apparently.
Can I have some track?
You ready?
I was born ready.
Right, let's have it then.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
He missed it. He missed it.
Oh, the things come out. The doodads fell out.
Right, okay. Your doodad's always falling out, innit? I'll take that back.
Oh, I can hear you. Oh, hello, it's a whole new
You
world.
ready? Yeah.
A whole new
Told you
world.
he was gonna fuck it up, didn't I?
A whole
I told
new
you.
world.
Right, you ready?
Wait on me, baby.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
And that's why I play drums. Morning, it's Thursday morning. It's Thursday the December the 3rd of December 2009. Just, it's about, 10 o'clock, just been, dropped the kids off at school and come back. Just having a cup of Earl Grey tea. Then I'm going to start work on Peasants Limo this morning. Then we just got, excuse me, Cracks Break and Perfect World to do. So it's Thursday. Hopefully Andy's coming over Saturday to do the guitar solos, so we'll tidy those up. And then all being well, early part of next week, Monday, Tuesday, we should be getting on to starting the mixing. Album track listing is now, the order of the tracks on the album is now agreed. I'm just waiting for Mike and Whippy and Chad to come back to me if they've got any alterations to it. Everybody else is in agreement with it. Virtually come back to me straight away. So the album, I will tell you as we get towards it that the actual track running order. Artwork's gone to Jason today. Last night. So I'm waiting to see any last minute bits of change from Jason on the artwork. Stuff's gone to Stuart now for the website, so he's now got a copy of the album, he's got all the album on MP3, he's got the ringtone downloads that you can take off the net. He's also got pack shots of Penthouse Bus Stop, and he's got pack shots of Back at 5. And then he'll build a new media page that will have sort of coming soon, the new album. You'll be able to download the old album. So that'll be pretty cool. Still working on Peasants. Just working on Chad's vocals. Got some of these really lovely vintage compressors and that I'm using on there. Sounds great. Sounds really good. Have a listen.
Everybody wanna ride my bus, yeah. Everybody gonna be the one. I'll take you riding in my peasant's limousine, yeah. It ain't much fun. Got your ticket by the door. Got your ticket by the barrel of my gun. Got your ticket by the door. I'm gonna walk, see you run. Take me to the bridge, take me for a ride. Take me to the hill, then get all the night. We're gonna take you to the bridge, gonna see you fly. You're headed by my new spin by the end of the night.
Saturday afternoon, just before 2. Andy's coming over, hopefully to do the all the guitar solos, so he'll be here in a bit. He's on his way now. Got them done this afternoon, should be bang on course, so just having a sandwich now before he gets here. And we'll see you in a bit when Andy gets here. Got the man himself here, he is, Andy P! That's what he's played so far.
Fuck all. Sounds good though. It's all in time.
And it's all because he's on that stuff, you see. It's bad for you, all that. Yeah, man. How do you feel, baby? Look who's turned up.
Back again,
He can't stay away.
like the proverbial bad penny. Back again.
Mr. Chops, he can't stay away.
It sounded great.
And Andy's having a rolled up patch, I think, out there somewhere.
He's fucking rolled it up.
See what he's doing out here.
He's sucking on.
See what he's doing out here.
Oh, don't, you might catch him with it.
You're not smoking a patch, are you, mate?
No, wear my patch, smoke my cigarette.
What's he like?
Coming soon to a record shop near you.
Green Vigo, back at 5.
The same.
Okay, it's Saturday night, it's 11:30. Andy came earlier, did the guitar parts on all the tracks. About 3.5 hours he was here, nailed it. Top man. Sounding pretty good, he went home, I've had my tea, I've had a couple of glasses of Chardonnay. Oh, the bouquet. And it's now 11:30. I'm just working. I've just sent to Jason, or he's sort of emailing back and forwards to each other, and now we've got the final artwork. Remember the other day, that's the front cover. Remember the other day that I said that the inside looked a bit bland? Well, if you look now, it's got all the track listings down this side here now, and it's got some other blurb across the bottom. Just makes it a bit more interesting. That's how the disc will look. Obviously it won't be paper, but that's how the disc will look with a sort of clock face on it. So it's looking good. Like I say, it's 11:30 Saturday night. I think Jason's of the same opinion as the guys in the band. We need to get this away because obviously he's away in Australia, so we need to get this away and out the way so that Rick down in Birmingham can start producing the CD artwork. That's it. It's 11:30 Saturday night. Jason's just emailed all the artwork to Rick at DDS Services, who are the guys that are doing the CDs. And I shall speak to Rick on Monday morning and we'll just tidy up any problems he's got with the artwork. Should be okay, the last ones we sent were okay. That's pretty much it. I'm going to finish my glass of Chardonnay and go to bed. And then tomorrow, a couple of hours work. And then Monday morning we should start the mixing. Just got a couple of bits to do. We've got Martin's solo still to do on Perfect World. And Back at 5, the end. He didn't have his wire pedal in the night, so we couldn't do it. And we've got the rap bit in Waiting to be Born. Chad's got to do that yet, but we're on course. So I want to try and get all this done by the middle of next week if we can, and then hopefully we're bang on course for the deadline, which is the Academy album launch on the 6th of Feb. Okay,
see you, probably speak to you again on Monday. Night night.
Right, okay, it's Monday. It's 2:30 in the afternoon. I'm just working on Candy. This morning from about 8 o'clock I've mixed, only a rough mix, obviously just needs my ears to settle. I had a little go at Peasant's Limo in the 90s, and now we're just tidying up some of Andy's guitar parts on Candy. Sounding pretty good. Spoke to Rick this morning just after 8:30 at the pressing plant for the CDs. He's got all the artwork that Jason sent over the weekend, so that's all going through. He's going to send me proof of the on-disc printing. He's had to change the on-disc printing. We normally have a silver disc with black print on, but he reckons because we want the clock face on there, he's going to go with a white disc. And you get a better coverage and print it straight onto the disc. So I'm going to leave that to him because he's the sort of CD guru. That's pretty much it. I've just got to show you something. I'm sat here mixing and my phone's just gone off. This is just Chopper's at a meeting today, and he rung me last night and again this morning. Pretty much spoke to him 2-3 times a day and thought throughout all this. And he's saying, don't let me go in, please don't make me go in. So I just want to show you this little message that's just come in from him. Just take the camera now and have a look at this. There you go. Oh, hang on. This has just come in about 30 seconds ago, and it says, Mike Bradley, I'm bored, get me the fuck out of here. That's because he's at some dodgy taxman seminar, and I think it serves him right for being a taxman, and I think he should be even border, and I think they should take him into the street and whip him with garden canes, and then take his socks off, fill his socks with his own shit and whip him to death just because he's a taxman. I love him really. It's still Monday. It's 4:45 in the afternoon. It's all just happened. Got a phone call from Martin. He's been invited to go and do a live session on the radio. So he's got hold of Chad, and they've pretty much dropped everything, and they're going to go up to the radio station, and they're going to do some live acoustic stuff tonight between 9 and 11. The band were going to go. We've sort of had a quick, chat about me going down, Mike going down, Chops going down, but we've plenty to do on the album here. So Chopper and Whippy's coming over here later. We'll record the radio programme here, so we've got it for archive, and pretty much that's it. Mike's going to go over, listen to some of the mixes and start tidying them up with me, and Chopper the same sort of stuff. So it's all sort of happened in about the last half an hour. Good, it's all good stuff. So we'll see later when Chopper and Whips get here. Alright, bye. Blue screen of death. Not good. Not good. Blue screen of death. That's not good. It's just died basically, so we'll reboot it. Boys are coming over in a bit, so we need to get it sorted for when they come over. Alright, see you later.
No, I said I was going to come round. I was going to get round here for 7 bells and have a listen to what he's done before I go over there. Is it going to be a problem? Brilliant. What songs are you doing? Nice one, nice one. Alright, so what time are you getting down there for? Fucking
So Whippy's gone and
Guess who?
he's back. Johnny's back.
I'm back again.
We're just burning, waiting to be born, so Chad can redo the rap because Chopsy's going to go and see him tomorrow.
I am. We're going to do a bit
In strange ways.
We're going to go and do a bit of writing tomorrow.
Good. Yeah, he's learning to write his name now, Chad, isn't he?
Absolutely, yeah. He can do joined up bits as well.
And this is not us getting very Latino. This is us waiting for the boys on the radio, so we're just trying to get this burnt before. It's back at 9 tonight, not back at 5. So we'll keep you posted. Bye bye.
See you later.
Spell Academy free,
Just
sorry
phoning
mate.
Whippy now,
Studio
he's on the radio
at
now.
rfm.org if you want to get me through Facebook, you want to get hold of some of them tickets, let me know, just type in Trev Farron in Facebook, something will come up, and just join me, you know what I mean, be my mate. I think that's what it's all about these days. Now the first track you're going to play tonight, lads, what's it going to be? Candy. And who wrote this?
Me. Chad.
And just give us a bit of insight, Chad. Where's the
Stop
inspiration
messing
behind
about.
this? What's it about?
Just drunken nights really. Just sat on your own writing music. Red wine and oh, this is out and that, you know.
That does it for me. That does it for me. You don't want to talk about it, does it?
Where it come from, you know what I mean?
Red wine.
When Squirrel stops running up there.
Well, I did hear you giving it some in the back room there, rehearsing and tuning up and
Just
stuff.
listen to the boys now, and they're about to play
Candy,
Candy, first live airing.
Oh.
Oh, nerves.
We've got a text from someone.
We feel it's a bit slow.
It is a bit slow.
Sounding good though.
Trying to email the boys.
We've just we've spoken to the boys.
Where are they?
We're trying to WhatsApp. We're trying to get a live link now from the radio back to the studio. We're going to try and play some of the new album out on the air. So guys have done 2 tracks live. Sounding brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Although Whippy did a bit of effing and jeffing on air, so not good. And we think Martin's paying for the tickets he's given to Trev Farron.
Naughty boy. Naughty boy.
When we
wins.
went on, we didn't swear.
We didn't swear.
Because we're professionals.
Absolutely, mate.
And we don't give tickets away, either, do we, mate?
No.
No.
You
there
get
go.
nothing from us.
Now you get fuck
Now,
all. You know the shit from
absolutely.
under our
Bugger
fucking
all.
fingernails. So we've
I
got
don't know
the
what's going on
ghetto
here.
blaster.
Right.
We've got a Blackberry, Blueberry, Huckleberry. We've got my mobile. We've got the laptop. We've got the studio. We've cabling everywhere.
I tell you what, right?
But it's
Look
looking
at that
good.
address, right? That address is studio@allfm.org.
Yeah, but
Right,
ours
I've
says.
sent it and he's just not having it.
Well, it's life, innit?
Just-
We'll sort it. We'll sort it. No problem.
Nice one, mate. He did some great guitar overdubs this weekend and sounding brilliant, and you'll hear on the album on the 6th of February when we're playing the Academy. Nice one.
This is Chopper, live on air, live on the radio.
What? Go on, what are they doing? Oh.
The Birdie song.
Well, that's
Madness.
unusual,
Get to do the
usually,
Madness
'cause
track.
Martin's usually up for doing the Birdie song or something like that. Oh, yeah. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. Helps. Ah, superb. Trev, do us a favour, stick a Muse track on for me, mate, later on. Go on. Okay, well, a 90s... That's cool. Or otherwise, stick a bit of Suede on for a good 90s track. Ah, quality.
Chops live on the radio right now. It's going out live.
Chad's gonna run over!
Where's the clock?
I bet Trav's crapping
Steph's
it.
panicking here.
Oh, and where's the clock? Just go.
Oh, there it is.
It'll be like that. Come on, get in.
If you want your tickets, get in touch studio@allfm.org. You can get in touch with
Just
me through
finished, look at
Facebook.
that.
They are selling quick and we're having
The
it
full
live.
2 hours we've had.
2 hours,
Quality.
quality.
Beautiful colour, and if you want more info, like I say, greenvigo.co.uk.
That's what we like to hear. Plenty of clubs.
Morning. It's 9:30 Tuesday morning. Chopper left this morning about 2:30. Because after the radio interview we obviously recorded it and we decided to edit it down for the boys so they could all have a CD of it today. Plus what we've done is I'm just now making some MP3s to send to Jason, obviously because we gave him a plug, and also to Stu and Rob so they know that we're flying the flag for them as well as you know, trying to get ourselves some profile. That's pretty much it. It was about 2:30 when Chopper left, so I'm going to Martin's coming over later to do the guitar solo on back at 5, so I'm just going to prep the studio for that, and then I'm going to have a couple of hours off actually. I'm going to have a cup of Earl Grey tea and I'm going to watch a bit of Jeremy Kyle, bit of daytime TV, and just chill a little bit because I'm you know, I was in here yesterday from 8 o'clock in the morning till 2:30 the following morning, so it's like being in prison because there ain't no windows, but it's all looking good. I'm just laughing this morning. Chopper was absolutely panicking last night that when he was on the phone to Trev at the station he'd get his name wrong, so we had to write down Trev's name. So while he was on the phone he could say, "Oh yes Trev, no Trev, 3 bags full Trev." He said, "I'm bound to forget his name," so that's because he's getting very old, you see. But how bad's that, eh, when you can't even remember the guy that's interviewing you at his name. But hey, that's taxman for you, that's the way it is.
How's that?
So radio last night and guitar overdubs tonight. You
That's it. It's never ending world of rock and roll for me,
just
mate.
living the lifestyle, aren't you, sweetheart?
All I need now is a record deal and can make loads of money out of it and do it for a living. You know what I mean? That's all we want, isn't it? That's what
One day.
you know what I mean? So come on, let's have it.
Don't rush things, mate.
No,
don't rush
never
things.
rush
We'll
things.
get there. We'll get there in the end.
We'll get there. We will get there. I promise you. I promise you, we'll get there. All right. And as long as I'm alive, I will never give in. All right. So there you go.
I'll ask you that in another 5 minutes when we do the next track.
Okay then. I'm not so sure about that.
See you later, mate. Bye.
Ta-ra. Let's run on, let's go to the ocean.
Martin likes this,
This
don't you,
is
mate?
special music, this is food for the soul, baby. Food for the soul, listen to that. Let's go to the ocean. Oh, come on, let's run on, let's go to the ocean. What do you think of it, mister?
I think it's
You created this little piece of music, didn't you?
over the thing, mate.
Aye.
Hands on the do that.
Yeah.
It's alright, yeah. I think it's my close to the edge.
What I really want to know is, what is that fucking ridiculous beard all about?
That's because I'm going to help Santa next week.
Oh, you're going to enjoy that, aren't you?
Look, another late night with trash, man.
You know what? I've been grafting my tits off all day and it's fucking bedtime already. Listen to that. What an end to a tune. I tell you what, this is going to make us millions, isn't it, Badge?
Well, just while the camera's
Millions.
on, let's hear the original version, eh? Did you hear the end of the original version?
Yeah, come on. No, maybe not. Do we have to? Holy shit.
That's what we started with.
Who's singing that? I cannot justify that at all.
Listen, the very end, this is a belter.
Yeah.
Few timing issues.
So geez, how's it hanging?
It's okay.
Fucking blow me all fucking stouts.
It's okay.
Right, I'm going. It's been a wonderful pleasure speaking to you tonight.
It's been a wonderful experience,
It's been
hasn't it?
wonderful, yes, and I'm going home now. Fucked. I'm gonna put my gear away. Go.
It's Friday morning, well, Friday lunchtime, about 12:30. Tracks are sounding pretty good now. I'm just tidying up some vocals on Hey Me, and then we've only got Cracked Break to do any work on, really. Perfect World is pretty much as is. All the guitar parts, all the guys have been and done their bits now. Tomorrow is Saturday. Chad's going to come over tomorrow afternoon. He needs to redo the rap on Waiting to Be Born, and we're going to have a little look at the Cracked Break vocal. We might replace some of that just because there was a lot of the guitar bled onto the vocal that we did. Apart from that, they're sounding pretty good. They're sounding huge, and they've got real kick to them as well, so I'm really pleased. Mike's going to come over early next week, Mr. Whips, Monday, Tuesday. Just have a little fresh pair of ears, a little tweak, and hopefully by about this time next week we should have something that's sounding like a finished article ready for the boys to get stuck into. So we'll pick up the tale tomorrow when Mr. or Sir Stephen Chadwick comes over to sort his bits and pieces out. Laters. Well, sadly Chad never made it over. Some problems at home, so he's had to deal with that, which is fair enough. Busy time, Christmas with youngsters. He was only coming to do the little rap bit, so hopefully we can get that done at rehearsal on. Going to meet Tuesday night for rehearsal, so we can get that done there. I've set all the microphone and everything up because I thought Chad was coming, so I'm just going to bang a bit of tambourine while I'm here on my own. Just bang a bit of tambourine down on Waiting to Be Born, and it's just one less job to do later on. So that's my next job in the next half an hour or so. See you in a bit. Okay, it's Monday morning, 11 o'clock Monday morning, just working on Chad's vocals on Cracked Break. Problem is it wasn't, I think I've said this already, problem is it wasn't recorded as a separate vocal. The backing vocals were, but the lead vocal wasn't, so we've got the guitar that he played at the time, which is bled all over the vocal, so I'm just trying to get a lot of that out now. It's a bit of one of them shitty jobs, but it's just time consuming. But we'll do what we can with it, and then I've got a couple of ideas, get a few bits of strings on there, so we'll see how that goes later today. Whips should be coming over, but Whippy's just disappeared off the face of the earth. He's not called me, so I'm just carrying on, and hopefully I'll catch up with him later today. That's pretty much it. Boys are up for rehearsal tomorrow, so we'll be rehearsing, getting the set together ready for the Academy launch. That's it, see you tomorrow. It's Monday afternoon. It was Monday morning earlier. I spoke to Mike. He's been working, so he's been out of the frame a bit. Gonna get all these tracks mixed down tonight, get them onto a CD, give them to the boys tomorrow.
and they can have a listen and we can do a bit of tidying up. Mike's going to get his copy tonight, hopefully. I'll drop it off later. And then he can have a listen overnight, and then when we get together tomorrow, hopefully we can just tidy up a few bits and pieces. Meanwhile, I've got to push on. See you in a bit. It's Monday night, it's 9:30. Chopper's just called. Can't bear to think that the album's in some sort of finished state, so he's got to come over for a copy. So he's on his way over now. He's just rung, so he'll be here in a minute. The man that can't stay away. It's me. I'm back. Back at 5, I hope.
Back again.
We're just toasting the first board mixes, aren't we, mate?
Absolutely.
Cheers, all
Top
about
draw.
it.
Well done, Barry. Well done. A lot of hard work.
Well done, the
put into
boys.
that.
It's been a pleasure, mate. An absolute pleasure. Here we go. We have a listen, yeah. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. Chopper's just gone. He's listened to the album. Likes the first sort of rough cut. Tomorrow now, me and Whips are going to have a look at it and really start to tidy it up and polish it. I'm a bit knackered now, time to go to bed, and we'll see what tomorrow brings. Band are rehearsing tomorrow night, that'll be good, so hopefully we'll get some of that on video as well. That's it. A good night's been had by all, just a bit knackered now, so we'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Whippy!
Stroke it.
Mr. Whips, how you doing, guys?
I was doing great till I came here.
Why, what's up?
I don't know, but the old saying, "Cannot polish a turd," springs to mind. That's all I'm saying.
You can't polish one, mate, but you'll get a soft sheen on it if you rub hard enough.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get. I don't want it like that white crumbly poodle shit. I want a bit of a shine on it. Well, that's all I'm saying at the moment. Well, apart from that,
your hair's looking good, mate. Have you dyed it?
Yeah, mate. Yeah, I've dyed it with grey streaks. And my bollocks. I shaved my bollocks today. But I caught them on the razor. But enough said about that. The better. So it's a bit prickly down there at the moment. Like I've been shagging a cactus. My missus isn't speaking to me. Did I tell you why, Baz?
No, why?
Because I said so last night. I thought it was being nice and complimentary, and I said, "You know what, love?
Don't be rude on the camera.
You're
the
the
kids might
double
see
of Kate Moss." I said, "Oh, that's very sweet of you." And I said, "Yeah, she's 8 stone and you're 16 stone." Stroke it.
What, mate?
Yeah.
What, mate?
Nothing.
What
No
did you say?
comment.
Stroke it?
Something like that, yeah.
Geezer.
Yeah.
You know what you're doing there?
No, I've no idea. Who are these musicians that we're trying to sort out? Are they the ideas? Am I allowed to swear?
No, because the kids are in there.
We've done.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I'm being filmed.
That's alright. He's just been a tool.
I'm just saying, want to know why Whippy's in his mum's coat.
It's called Class and Style. You wouldn't know because you're born in the 40s, you old.
Right, good luck.
Stroke it. Oh, sorry, I can't do that. Sorry, girls, if you're watching, but your dad drives me to lose the plot.
Good, now get off home because your mum will need a coat. She's going to BINGO, won't she?
Yeah. She's going to go 1 from the top, 2 from the middle, and 3 from the bottom. The pyramid game she's going for tonight. Can we flap in her bingo wings and have a great time?
Right, I'll see you in a couple of hours, Fatty.
Stroke it.
See you later.
Fuck off.
You had a listen, shitbag? You had a listen?
Yeah. They're both sounding great.
Are they?
Yeah.
So it's just a bit sweet, they needed, wasn't it?
Did you listen to Back at 5?
No, not
To the
listening.
left.
No, the fuck no.
Fucking good to be back, boys.
I'm fucking sick of listening to them. That's all I've fucking done.
Drop your guts in here because it stinks. It stinks.
Oh, look at this. This is Lisa. Charlie!
Thanks for me, that.
Do you know what? I never get a blue, he never gets a blue, and he don't get a blue, Chad don't get a blue, Andy don't get a blue, you get a blue. What's going on?
We want a brew. Brew or else.
What's going on? What's going on?
You're jealous, boys. You're jealous. Goes on looks and personality. Therefore, I'm getting a brew. Oh my God. Hello and welcome to the Antiques Roadshow.
Oh, will you fuck right off? If it wasn't for this quality piece of kit today,
Quality. Fucking hell.
right, Chad's rap.
Here today in Newtney, the Antiques Roadshow on tour.
Chad's rap is going to be recorded on this
hell.
today.
What are these?
The reason
Fucking hell.
being, the reason
What
being,
the fuck's that? Safe
it's called a job
cracker.
wheel.
Safe
Yeah.
cracker.
Decent fucking desks and all
It's
the rest of
shit.
it. You know, you're just fucking jealous.
Players that won't join the band.
If it wasn't for that, Chad wouldn't have his rap down because this lazy fucker here just hasn't got it sorted. Bone idle cunt. But of course, Chops comes to the rescue, saves the day again. I say no more. £2 from Onco. Go for a little mini disc. See what it's like. If it comes out fairly clear, we could use it. Hey,
tell me something I really didn't need to know.
Hello. Cherry boy.
Whoops.
Why, guys?
Yeah.
Got your guitar yet?
No, I don't think we're going to do that. I don't have time to shit, get changed, shower.
Oh, give it
What? I think you're asking the wrong fucking fella.
He hasn't a fucking clue what he's doing. That's what he's doing.
Why are you hiding behind the
Chad's
curtain?
that.
Like fucking
What
Morecambe and
is
Wise,
going
you
on?
pair.
What is going on?
Right, come on then.
Choppy, choppy water.
Do you want me to get it as well?
It's time to break your water. It's getting out of order. Too young to be your father. This for the random people. Everybody's equal. Pay attention and stay true. This one is for you. Yeah, this one is for you. G with an R with a double E. M with a Vigo steady beats. Who needs a lock when I got the key? If you waiting to be born a rocky body, I need to get that fucking memorised in my head. Let me write that down.
Can you write, Chad?
Yeah.
If anybody's cold, just go and have a stand near Chopper's amp.
Bring a fucking spud with you next week. Fucking water.
Roasted chestnuts on an amplifier.
You can tell it's Christmas. It's lovely and warm. Put the coal fire. Let's get Chopper's ash.
Roasted chestnuts on an amplifier. Jack Frost nipping at your nose.
Children playing, having fun.
This for the random people. Everybody's equal. Pay attention and stay
Whips.
true. This one
Should we get him to do the rap?
Yeah, this one is for you.
Probably been fucking time.
Fuck off,
Put the amp on, it's fucking freezing, isn't it, Matt?
Taylor.
It's time to break your water. It's getting out of order. Too young to be your father. This for the random people. Everybody's equal. Pay attention and stay true. This one is for you. Yeah, this one is for you. G with a R with a double E. M with a Vigo, you and me. I got the lock and you out the key when you... Oh, fucking hell. It's getting tongue-tied,
It's
man.
freezing. Get that fucking amp on.
It's alright, I just want to play back.
Yeah, give it here, I'll record you.
Yeah, and you've got.
No, it's better you and me. Because it's
So what I'd like to know is what the fuck's that bird about?
I'm freezing. Get that amp on.
What's that fucking bird about?
G with a R with a double E. M with a Vigo, you and me.
Let's see that belly. Come on, let's have a
the
look.
key if you waiting to be born a rocky body.
Didn't know he had a mane. What's the fucking mane about?
What's in my ass?
Huh?
What's in my ass?
Fucking stop.
Hey, Michael. Hello, Michael.
Hello, mate.
How are you?
I'm fucking marvellous.
You alright?
Yeah.
Good lad. Hello, Andrew.
Get this wrapped down.
Yeah, baby.
Let's get this wrapped up.
Professional.
Right, I just like to
Get this
introduce
wrapped up.
Stephen Chadwick on vocals.
He's trying to record it, knob.
Who's that fucking weirdo behind the curtain?
It's time to break your water, it's getting out of order. We're crossing over the border. This is for the random people. Everybody's equal, pay attention and stay true. This one is for you, yeah, this one is for you. G with a R with a double E, M with a Vigo, you and me. Who needs a lock when I got the key? If you wait to be born a rocky body. G with a R with a double E, M with a Vigo, steady beat. Who needs a lock when I got the key? If you wait to be born a rocky body.
I said steady beat.
Listen to it. So how does that make
Get
you
a
feel?
safety one, Chops.
Yeah, no, I've got fucking...
No more film, no press. No press till I've had a shave.
What, on a diet? Nice one.
Paid for.
Why don't you get a transplant and get all your fucking...
Why don't you shut up?
Hairy clam belly fucking
Why don't you
shaved
go
off
back
stuck
and
on top
do
of your
some
head.
99s or something?
It's too cold for ice cream.
Get Chopper's amplifier on your fucking what's it? Keep you nice and warm.
Smells of fucking paint thinners. They don't want that in ice cream.
Fuck off, cunty! Cheap sticks. That's what you get for buying. That's what you get for fucking buying cheap sticks.
Don't blame me.
Come on, perfect world and fuck off.
Right. Right, come on, Whips.
I'm doing this.
Sorted. No, you're messing about with that.
Come on, let's just only because I'm waiting for that. Let's go, look,
You're not playing Chopper, no?
On my days I pretend there'll be no more crying, there'll be no more dying.
Play it, right?
Oh, we're
Well, morning. It's Wednesday morning. Last night was a bit bonkers really because of Chopper's amplifier going up in smoke, but we had a laugh over it. I don't think he was too concerned. When he's watching this back, he gave me probably the best laugh I've had in 20 years. It was hilarious. Martin's face was just a picture. But anyway, on to bigger things. This is the disc that Chopper recorded last night with Chad's rap on. So that's sadly not going to be today. I've got an awful lot of real work to do today, so it's not going to be today, but hopefully tomorrow morning we'll get that onto the track. We're still waiting on the box back from Rick down in Birmingham, the pressing plant, so as soon as we get that we'll have a look at the colour, make sure the colour's a bit better on that. Where we stand at the minute now, Mike came over yesterday, tidied up some of the little bits of guitar things that Martin did, but we just needed to tidy up a little bit. Those are done. Tracks Back at 5 and Perfect World had a little bit of a tweak on some of the mixing, so just some of the bits that weren't absolutely spot on should be right now. Today I'm not going to do any work in the studio because I'm knackered. Tomorrow what I'm going to do is I'm going to work pretty much all day on the tracks and then get them in some sort of finished state. Next Monday, Tuesday, it's Wednesday at the minute, next Monday, Tuesday Mike's going to come over here, pretty much move in for a couple of days, and hopefully we'll have everything boxed off by about Tuesday. Tuesday night we're going out for a beer with the boys. That's about all I can tell you at the minute. Just going to have some slice of wholemeal toast and some Earl Grey tea and a nice glass of orange juice. That's it. See you later. Morning, it's Thursday morning, bloody hell, what's the date? It's the 15th or something, 16th of December, somewhere around there. Didn't do a thing on the album yesterday, just took a day off and had a shave. Had a bath last night when Chad called me while I was in the bath, which is quite scary. And a couple of pointers for the album, a couple of alts too, which is brilliant. Donna wants a baby crying on Waiting to Be Born, which I actually think is quite a good idea, and on the end of that, so we need to find a baby sample this morning, fly that on the end. Also, we've got Chad's rap to put in that we did at rehearsal on Tuesday. We've got to fly that into Waiting to Be Born, so there's a fair bit to do on Waiting to Be Born this morning. A couple of ideas as well for Candy in the slow bit in the middle. Maybe put some voices on that. We did something at rehearsal, but it ain't great, to be honest with you, so I'll have a little look at that this morning, see what the SP is. It's about 9:20 now, just about to get started, get everything powered up. Going to have another cup of Earl Grey. This came late yesterday in the post. This is the finished, as you can see, the finished box, so that's how the front cover will look. Also now we've got the on-disc printing, which is the clock face, which is the same clock one I prepared earlier. Yes, it's the same clock as on the front, just got it printed on the disc. So it's looking pretty cool and groovy, so we'll get on stuck into Waiting to Be Born. A couple of other bits, we need to move the jet sample as well. Just backwards so it gets over Andy's guitar. That's pretty much it, we'll get we'll get stuck in this morning. Just me today, no Whipster, no Chopper, no Martin, no Chad, no Andy, just Badger on the case. Okay, it's Friday morning, the 18th of, somewhere around the 18th of December. Sounding pretty good, Back at 5's pretty much boxed off. Peasants Limo's the same in the 90s. Candy was struggling about some voices for that arrangement drop bit in the middle. Not quite sure what to do with that yet, might have to sleep on that. Flesh Tux is pretty much done, played around with some of the vocals at the end. Waiting to Be Born, still not put Chad's rap on. We spent a whole day yesterday trying to find some voices to go on Candy. So I've got the rap to do, I'm going to hopefully do that this afternoon. Waiting to Be Born's going to have the baby crying on it as well now. Got a sample there to fly into the end. Hey Me, Cracks Break, they're all pretty much boxed off. So we're on course, or back on course should I say. Just on a bit of housekeeping at the minute, a bit of washing the machines and defragging and stuff, just get everything back up to speed. That's it, we're going to have a bite to eat and a cup of Earl Grey tea. Laters. Sunday night, all's well with the album, done a load of work on Waiting to Be Born. Sunday night, it's about 5 o'clock Sunday, which is it's about the 19th, somewhere around there. I've lost track of the date. Done a fair bit on Waiting to Be Born, sounds really good now. Put Chad's new rap on it, sounds okay. Crack Spray, done a little bit more work on that, on the strings on that. Perfect World, they're all sounding pretty good now. There's just one little problem on Candy, which we want to put something on that sort of centre section, and we don't really know what to do with it. Voices is looking good, so I just need to try and find some samples of some voices, or we'll find something to bob on there. I just need a bit of divine inspiration. So I'm just going to stop now and have another, just going to have a couple, you'll like this, going to have a couple of beers. Just going to go and have a nice hot bath and a couple of beers. Try these Black Dog, there you go. Nothing to do with Led Zeppelin, so that's going to do me the world of good, innit? And that well-known lager, that, you know, real top brand lager, Spitfire, super duper. That's what I've got in store for tonight, couple of beers. Whippy's coming over tomorrow, although we've got a bit of a problem with the weather at the minute. The whole of the country's at a standstill because of the weather, which is pretty bad. I'll go and take some shots of it in a minute so you can see it. So all being well, if the weather permits, then Whips will be over in the morning and we should be almost, you know, getting this thing boxed off and ready to go. So I'll go and show you some pictures of the weather now. You'll like this. Not a lot, but you will like this. Yeah, there you go, you can see it's a bit of a problem. That's the snowman we built earlier. It's pretty bad. So it might stop Whippy getting over in the morning. And again, it might not. We'll see. Good shower and it'll all be gone. See you later. Look who's here, he made it through the rain. He made it through the rain and the snow and the shit and the ice.
Stroke it.
Hi guys.
I'm alright.
What are you doing now? Just tell everybody onto the film, mate, what you're doing now.
I'm trying to resurrect these mixes that you've created.
Cheeky bastard, isn't he? I'll tell you what he's doing. He's putting right his keyboard playing.
Yeah.
Aren't you, Whips?
Hold on. What happens if I press erase on all these drum parts here?
You get very bruised very quickly. Right, how's it going then? We're almost there, aren't we?
Yeah. How many hours are in a day? 5,007. We'll have it finished by the end of today, I guarantee.
Right, we're working on Candy. I've just come up with a top idea. We've got a motorbike sample that I've just found. Nothing to do with Whippy, this is useless. Just play the sample, mate. We reckon this got a nice idea for the video as well. Some bird scantily dressed on a motorbike rolls up. Gives it something to the distance. Playing the track, guys. Quality. Imagine some bird. Chad hanging on the back, Donna running after him with a frying pan. Do you reckon it works?
Yeah, sounds great that. Just don't get me involved in it. What we're doing there now, are we just putting it in there?
Hey, you heard it straight from the horse's mouth, he doesn't know what he's doing. Did you hear that? What we're doing here now? Worrying. Right, drop a sample in, let's fly it in baby, let's go.
You see? But where do we put it? I think it should come in later.
Yeah, it's just so as the bike drives off, the vocal comes in.
Also right at the end of it then?
Yeah, then you get a bit of both worlds, don't you? You like a bit of both, don't you, mate?
Yeah.
Just having a brew. Whippy's mixing. As you can hear, he's mixing in there, just making a brew now, and then he's got to go to the dentist, he's got to get his tooth sorted out. Not good. We'll go and see what a bleeding mess he's making of the tracks, eh?
are we?
You're like Jeremy Beadle with that, aren't you? You got one hand bigger than the other as well.
Look who's turned up.
It's snowed up. Snowed up, man. Snowed in.
Lazy sod, snowed off.
Having it, what?
Snowed off.
Snowed off, yeah. So I don't know what a kill thought I'd come to my views for a bit. Nasty that, innit?
Supposed to be mixing the album.
Right, bite on that. Don't want any saliva in it.
Put gloves on, Mo, you don't know where he's been.
Wash me out.
Hello. Does that feel good? Does it feel good? Yeah.
Hey, bet there's not many albums being mixed where somebody's having a filling put back in.
I love having going to the dentist, mate. I love it. Right.
Probably fall out in
Thank you, nurse.
You're welcome.
Tea, yeah? What?
How was tea?
Oh, it's the best fish and chips I've ever had. I need to go and drop the kids off in a minute though, so it's done its job. Straight in, straight out.
Guess who's been yet again?
Back again.
He's back at 5.
But this time, the amp's been burning in between time.
It was smouldering like fuck.
It blew up. But it's been sent away. We're going to get a new one.
I know we videoed it at the time, but remember?
And
See the Alzheimer's setting in, mate.
oh, fucking hell. And we've got another amp to go in its place at the moment. So we're alright for rehearsals. We're sorted.
Chestnuts roasting on an amplifier.
Hey, I tell you what, it was absolutely fucking great for bacon and eggs. It had them sizzling like that. Oh, sizzling away. It was perfect. So we've got a new copy of the album here.
It's the first sort of finished version.
So I'm going home to have a listen.
Technology.
And then to say, oh shit.
There you go.
That's
Drop
it.
the technology. Don't swear now because Olivia stood right behind
Okay,
you.
right, okay.
Hiya.
I'm going home now to listen to it and then to go phone Barry up and say how rubbish his mix has been again and how worthless him and Whippy's time in the studio
hang
has
on,
been
it's
today.
Whips again in his mum's fault. Look at that.
Filling while I was mixing.
What's that? Let's have a
Mo
look.
came in and put him filling back in. Hiya, just finishing off. Whips was here till 10 last night. From 10 in the morning, full 12-hour day. So we pretty much tidied everything up now. Just doing the last couple of bits and pieces. Then I'm going to stick it on a CD, post one to Andy, and hopefully I'm going to see the boys tonight for a beer. Although having said that, in the last hour it started snowing really bad, really heavily. So we'll just go and have a look at that. It's proper like snowing big time out there. Whoops, it's pretty bad, guys. It's pretty bad. Oh my giddy aunt. What do you reckon, girls? Chilling? Lives, you chilling? You chilling, Bex? What are you watching?
The Haunted Mansion.
The Haunted Mansion. I'm going back now to the Haunted Studio. Yeah, that's where I'm going to finish off the album. See you in a bit. Well, hello. It's Christmas Eve. Despite what everybody thought, we've done it. We've back at 5. It's pretty much finished. All the mixes have gone out to the boys. Posted one to Andy because obviously he's not been up with the weather. Weather's been terrible. Snow's been really bad. So it's Christmas Eve. I'm just having a glass of vino, and went out with the boys on Tuesday evening for a drink. Was very drunk, very drunk. So drunk when I got home I fell over and damaged my elbow. But it should be okay for the album launch, all being well. The album first rough cut now has gone to the boys. I'm doing nothing in the studio today. I've done nothing in the studio yesterday. I'm having a complete break from it because I need to spend some time with the family. Next couple of days, obviously tomorrow is Christmas Day, so I'm going to go to bed shortly because Father Christmas is coming. After that, I've got a day or two here and then I'm going away for a few days. I might even take the camera and show you where I stay when I go away. It's very nice. And that's pretty much it. All I'd like to say is Merry Christmas to Vigo and the boys. Good luck for 2010 for Back at 5. I think it's got what it takes, and Merry Christmas. Bye bye. Right, 2010. It's now Monday, the 4th of January 2010. And obviously Christmas is out of the way. It's the first day back in the studio, just having to listen to what we did. Sent an album out to all the guys so they could listen to it over Christmas. They've done that. They've pretty much, everybody's rung me what they think needs altering. So I've got here a list of alterations that the guys have called. I've written them down. So now I'm just going through those bits of paper. Just going through the album now, making tiny few tweaks. Tomorrow is rehearsal, so hopefully by tomorrow night I'll have a copy of the mastered album, the first ever, to go out to the boys. They can then have a final listen and it should go to the pressing plant by Friday this week. That's about it. Chopper's trying to get us on at Glastonbury. More to follow. I'll keep you updated this week. Laters.
My new baby, my old baby. Say hello.
And this is my baby. Plate of Irish stew. Jesus, it's bloody good.
I'm a bigger, fatter cunt than I thought.
Right, Martin, give us a rundown, mate. What we're doing tonight? We're just going to tidy up.
Yes, we're going to do the guitar solo for Perfect World on the Green Vigo's forthcoming. I can't even fucking talk. Green Vigo's forthcoming album, Back at 5, which is available from the 6th of February 2010. Thank you very much. Go and buy it now.
And why are we redoing it?
We're doing it at. Is it Dane Bank?
No, why? Not where, you dozy ass.
Why? Because Whippy's solo was poo. Alright. Stick to the keyboards, Whippy. The guitarists do the work.
Now Martin has just played the most incredible solo. I think it's brilliant, but now he's under pressure because he can't play 3 notes.
Caught me no gel in me here, haven't you? Not a grey. Not a grey.
Could be a Beatles tribute band with there like that, Martin. It's alright, is that, mate?
It's called Just for Men, that.
Yeah,
I think you should start wearing it.
No, thank you. We've been down that route. Right, should we try and bluff it again, don't we?
Try and bluff it
right,
again,
I'm going to turn the camera off because there's under enough pressure, aren't you, sweetheart?
Well, yeah, I am, yeah. Let's try and jazz up Whippy's solo.
Sorry. It's out.
Oh shit, look who's here.
I'm back again.
It's Chopper.
I'm back at
Chopper.
5.
Just hang on, I think, just don't move, Chop. Don't move for a minute. Look, it's Chopper. He's changed into a clock.
I'm back at 5.
There's, it's all happening tonight. There's the poster. There's the live Chopper.
Hello, how are you?
Yes, it's all happening. And there's the real clock. That's the actual clock that was on at the front of the CD.
It's amazing, but really.
That's going on eBay.
Change me back, Mr. Taylor, you bastard.
Here we go.
Change me back.
Magic 1, 2, 3.
Thank God for that. There's no need for any of that.
Well, Whippy's had a go at guitar. Now it's Chopper's turn.
Absolutely. We're all having a go at Martin's guitar solo. Yes. Great. It's like
on the amplifier, roasting fast and furious. They're so hot and Chops' amp is smoking away.
fire. I led you to burn.
That's
I have got
guitar, that. What's...
Right, I'm going to call time now, gents, because it's 9 o'clock and I've had enough for one day. Let's go and get the kettle on.
Yeah, let's have a brew. Come on, Scooby-Doo time.
Well, it's time is it? It's about 10:30. The boys have just gone. We had a quick coffee. Martin's put a solo on Perfect World. Sounds good. It's a blues solo. It sounds great. It needs a bit something there. So that's been done. Just put the news on now. Got some major problems with the weather. It's the worst weather that Britain's had in, I don't know, a million years or something. So we're going to have a little look outside, see how bad the snow is. Hopefully rehearsals will still be on tomorrow. Up to now I've managed to master today back at 5 Peasants Limo in the 90s Candy Flesh Tux. So tomorrow morning I'm just going to master Waiting to be Born, Hey Me, Cracks Break and Perfect World. I need to get them down to Rick in Birmingham, so hopefully we'll get that done later this week, weather depending, early next week. And then we've only got 4-week run into the gig, so it's all hands on deck. We're going to have a look now at the weather, see what it's like outside. There you go. Not good. That's fell in about the last half an hour or so. So, see what the morning brings. Right, the next morning, it's Tuesday, 5th of Jan 2010. Weather unbelievable. No kids in school, no schools open, no aeroplanes flying, no buses running, no cars moving. There's about 7-8 inches of snow fell through the night, and it's completely brought basically the whole northwest to a standstill. So I'm held up at the ranch. I've got a nice cup of Earl Grey. Rehearsal tonight is off. I'm just going to carry on finishing the album, just about to master Waiting to be Born. Going to have a good listen to him, getting ready to send out to the boys. Just going to have to put everything back a week. There's not really a lot we can do with the weather's so atrocious. I'll take you now to see the weather. You won't believe how much snow has fallen. Okay. You can see my patio set. It's about 7 or 8 inches. It's just a complete whiteout. As you can see at the front, complete whiteout. You can see how thick it is there on my car. It's just a nightmare. As you can see, nobody out, the odd person walking. This road's normally busy with buses. Nothing. Absolutely unbelievable. Oh, 1 car chancing it. Here we go. 2 cars. Just a nightmare. No buses, nothing. So we're back to the studio and we'll do some Waiting to be Born. Another problem is because of the weather, can't even bloody get digital TV now. Even that's gone a bit tits up. So, typical country, it's just after 11, lunchtime, and all the world's gone bonkers. Just get stuck in and play some music. Morning, right, D-Day. Didn't get to rehearsals last night because of the weather, absolutely appalling. The whole country's at a standstill. So the album's pretty much finished. This is it. This is the version finished, mastered, done, all finished. Problem is that because we're not rehearsing, got to send it to everybody in jiffy bags, which will take even more time, which is a bit of a pain in the backside really, but that's life. So this morning I'm just putting it on CD for the boys. I'm going to go and dig my car out the front, shovel my car out, and that's pretty much it. Get it in the post and the boys will get it hopefully the next couple of days. I've got to go, the phone's ringing, bye bye.
Johnny's back. No, we're just chilling actually.
Guess who's here again?
I know, I can't help it, can I? I'm always here. I'm like a fucking bad penny.
He's like shit in a field. He's everywhere.
Well, actually, should we tell the folks at home what we're doing?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, all right.
This is Chopper's idea, so if the boys want to beat the shit
Oh,
out
I
of
see.
somebody...
It's Chopper's idea now. I see. It's flipping changing it around a little bit. Well, we've had a little idea that we thought we'd put a ghost track right at the end of the album, but we're not going to tell the boys. The rest of the boys aren't going to know about it, and well, you'll have to wait and see where it's going to come in. You'll just have to listen.
We'll give you a little sneak preview. Here we go.
I've got some nice little sound effects.
Yeah, it's me again. Just working on the album. These are Whippy's notes. Just going through them now. He's just texted me now and said needs a little alteration to Candy, but just bloody done it all, so he's a pain in the ass. But he's a member of the band, so it's going to be sorted out. That's his notes. Once these notes are done, I'm just mastering a Hey Me now with the alts. Once that's all done and sorted, that's it. Goes in a jiffy bag tomorrow morning. It goes to Birmingham, and that's it done. The job is finished. Goes to Rick at DDS, and it's all done, all sorted. So next time you see me, we should have boxes and boxes of CDs arrive ready for the gig. It's been a long, hard road, but with the help from the boys and the amount of effort everybody's put in, we'll get there. The album's sounding absolutely sweet, and I'm pleased about that, because I don't like putting effort in and coming out with a load of shit. There is an old saying, you can't polish a turd. Trust me, you fucking can, because I have. Well, it's about 6 hours since the last diary entry, and I'm just finishing off mastering Perfect World with the Ghost track on, which is at the minute just under 17 minutes long, so it's taking some time. A bit concerning though, because you'll remember throughout the recording process I've been drinking that well-known beer called Spitfire, yeah? Only problem is, I've just been for a shit, and I've just shit this. A Spitfire. So it's a bit worrying really, because you drink that, you shit that. Now then, tomorrow morning. That's it, the album's done. Gone to Birmingham to be mastered. We've ordered everything, we're just waiting for it to come back now, so it's finished. It's been good fun, I've enjoyed it. Gig should be fantastic. Here's to the next album.
Thank you, cheers.